And Ginobili, guys, clearly focused on trying to stay healthy. The last couple of off seasons, Steve, he's bowed out of international play.
Well, it's smart. I mean, he's got so much mileage on his body, and it's more important for him to spend his summers just working on his body, staying healthy, strengthening those areas that he needs. And it's always tricky, though, to say no to your home country when they ask you to play on the national team. Well, you talk about the elite point guards in the NBA. A lot of times Tony Parker's name gets overlooked. You know, something about playing in San Antonio seems to keep you off the radar, but make no mistake, Parker is a true star and, most importantly, a proven winner.
He's off on the second. And Parker Clark, a six-time All-Star, three-time NBA champion, heavily decorated player.
Yeah, he really is, and he's shooting to become the Spurs' first 20-year guy. Now, how crazy would that be? I mean, he came to the Spurs at 19, so he's got an outside chance at it. He says his body feels great, and the way Pop manages minutes for his guys, he thinks he can play at a high level for a long time. That'll be fun to watch to see if it happens that way.
Good story, you're right.
Yeah.
Duncan gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Duncan's got 8.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Lynn dishes to Johnson. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Now we get a chance to check out Jeremy Lin, how he performed last season. Last season put up about 12 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 1, the Spurs. In third, the Lakers.
Kevin, talk about taking care of business, man. I tell you what, both of these teams took care of business from behind that three-point arc. They had a number of outstanding three-point shooters, and those guys were on target most of the year.
Here's Parker. The dish to Ginobili. Duncan with the screen on Kobe. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Davis against Leonard. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. 4th in assists. And they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You know, attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
Ginobili kicks to Leonard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Takes the 13-footer, good on the jump shot. And it's 6 points here for Lynn.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Parker against Lynn. Now here's Duncan. He's tightly guarded. Makes it off the glass. Duncan's got 10 points.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Lynn dishes to Davis. Nice D from Duncan. Spurs trail by 4. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Kobe against Leonard. Parker inside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Johnson can't hit. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
What is insane about the Spurs and how successful they are as a franchise is that in their entire franchise history, they've only missed the playoffs 4 times. That is absolutely remarkable.
They grab their own miss. No good with the layup. Los Angeles leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson launches it. Second shot opportunity, and Boozer lays it in. Boozer's got 10 points in the quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
The feed now to Leonard. Three-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
And with the Spurs in the playoffs, you can't even begin to think about a postseason without the Spurs being involved. Only 4 absences since 1976. That's incredible.
Boozer, no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Lynn against Parker. Johnson sets the screen for Boozer. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Boozer's got 12 in the game.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Right side, Leonard. And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. For San Antonio, they've shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw drops for Leonard. So both teams changing it up here. Leonard hits them both. Here's Young. Cannot hit. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Lakers lead by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Carlos, some great work for you to this point. What's the key to your success in this first half?
I'm just playing off my teammates. We do a lot of motion offense, set screens, rolls, swing it to the weak side. I'm just playing off my teammates, trying to stay aggressive.
Carlos, thank you for the time, guys. It's about reading and reacting.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Boozer has been great. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's picked up 1 dime.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Boozer is out there with Johnson. And it's Davis at the center, locking down the middle. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right. About 7 lead changes already.
Now here's Lynn. Leonard against Johnson. Back to Lynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Leonard with the block. Down low, here's Ginobili. No good. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Once again, Manu Ginobili defied age and was a force off the bench for the Spurs. Just when you thought he was slowing down, he seemed to find new ways to score and contribute.
Leonard against Johnson. Parker, a screen on Kobe. It's Ginobili with the drive.
Wes Johnson, the former #4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
The Spurs have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Ginobili. The Lakers trail. Outside, Lynn. Johnson outside. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. Turnaround Jay. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing, quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball handling has been a bit mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively.
Here's Ginobili after Carlos Boozer's score. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Parker. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Bryant kicks to Lynn. Dishes it to Johnson. Boozer with a screen for Johnson. To the right side. And a wide open look for Lynn. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Johnson kicks to Bryant. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Duncan. Ginobili the pass to Leonard. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Timeout called the Lakers. Well, Tim Duncan, in a lot of ways, the epitome of Steve's substance over style.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin, both in terms of his game and his personality. He's just a winner and a leader, but he does it in such a quiet fashion that sometimes people forget to take notice.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He was intent on running the offense through Boozer. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Boozer's got 16 points.
And when I think about Duncan's leadership, man, I could go on and on. I don't even know if I have enough time, but one of the things that stands out is he's never put himself above his teammates or the staff, and he allows himself to be coached extremely hard by Greg Popovich. He's relentless, dedicated, and in many ways he can lead without saying a word.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Talk about Duncan allowing Pop to get into him. I think really he's his own toughest critic. As great as he is, he's hard on himself. He's pushed himself to become great.
And the technical free throw is good. A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence. Very odd.
Don't expect that to happen very, very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
And the basket by Ginobili.
He's been one of their more